My man.
Yo, I'm banking, making true fucking statements. Got my net worth and Magic the Gathering cards in my pocket. This is gonna be some crazy fucking shit.
Bring it in, y'all, bring it in.
I'm gonna let the battle to my left introduce himself.
Dystopiate, Formula 203, ECCM Battle League, Hitless Battle League, and shout out to Fly Robotics for the GOAT threads, support minority businesses. Let's get it.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go there. Let's go.
Battle to my right.
Yo, it's Skoot. Earn your spot before earning your spot, nigga.
Go, nigga. Let's go, Skoot. Y'all better bring it. Let's go.
Let's go, Skoot.
First round on Dystopiate. Hold it down, respect the MCs. Fill in, fill in.
Talk to E. Let's go, Dystopiate.
Joseph Skoot Moseby. Wouldn't you know it? This time they threw me one of them spoken word beat poets. My fist, focus. I call my left frost and my right pound because these mints so cold they've been known to beat poets. In my culture, counter to the norm.
Let's go there.
I don't care you act, Dickhead Magoo and KG. They were both bleak poets. You should have ducked this hit on some throwback shit like when Wojak dipped on my G Cohen.
Yeah.
See, because the thing is, Moseby, you just an average Joe. You got smoked by good bars, scripture, and Hollis. That ain't a good average, Joe. I mean, you ain't even go ham on the slam poetry. You just be deaf, jamming out on such an average flow that when you put one together for the homies, check the split, I'll bet that shit be just an average roll. Now you what passes for a hot plate over at the boiler room, bitch? You was gonna boil who? After rapping for the chill, I was knighted by the king, pen and bars with ink and royal hues. My boys always keep it 100. They'll see us burn early like we spoilers do, cook them with 2 12s. Brat, brat, pumps to his kneecaps. That's 2 feet that I'm shortening you. Cause see this, cause see this match ain't fair in height, so 100's the point at which I'm boiling you when I turn this boiler room into a royal tomb when I boil you until all that's left are bones like the phones in that scene in the boiler room.
Yo.
Let's go there.
Dystopiate rapping. Nerds.
Now you must be fucking nuts jumping in this ring with me, fam. I'm just a topiate. I'll keep you locked in your own damn mind for 3 rounds solid like we still on Shutter Island. Now I know you love them wrestling bars, well I'm dope at those too. Even though I nearly suffered trying to come up with new ways to lay the smack down that literally every other MC ain't already trying. But here goes. Because whether I got long or short hair, I still rise above with my ink because I got the edge the way. See, I never wrestle with pen in the metal because when I get at 'em, Joseph, I can cope landing bars if only some of them slay. What? Yeah, I'm that sick with the lyrics, and though I walk softly, I carry a big cane. Even my Kurt Angles have layers. That's why I never got a fucking rock with Dwayne. See, you should go back to your spoken word. You should go back to your spoken word, Moseby, because here, you ain't no vet. See, I can't wait to see Skoot catch a body. Said literally nobody yet. I got bullets and bars of all kinds. If I'm bird boxing, it's because I'm slugging from a sniper's nest. Don't want to get too close to your face, Ace, so you might catch the lateral spray from a tech. See, this is an exhibit from an old crime. He a cold case no matter how hot I spin it. If Dystopiate tried scoping kid with thermal lenses, I'd see nothing in it. Cause you ain't cooking. Cause you ain't cooking and you never were from what I've seen and listened. And you look like Fat Albert raped Grimace, and you were the kid they learned about too late to take to the abortion clinic. Big time.
Nice. Let's go.
It's on Skoot.
Let's go, Skoot.
You fucking dummy. It's about time Battle Rap gave me a white bitch.
Yup.
And it's great. Because you'll be rocking with the Me Too movement the way I rap with the silent E when it comes to the spitting straight. I see what you think you are. By the battle poet. Well, actually, I called myself the battle poet, then you took it, stole it. This white stale piece of bread named himself with the money sign because of, you know, battle rap. Sounds like to me, when you're trying to fit into a circle and you don't know how to fit in, you start curving shit. You know how you word this shit, then you start doing wordless shit, you worthless bitch. Look at me when I'm talking to you. When I fucking speak, you a bitch. Matter of fact, what the fuck do you mean? I mean, through all these matters, you can't understand what matters, so when it matters, you decide to fathom up what happens. You decide that you have to climb the ladder, but when you bask in your own glory, you get bow right when it matters. You see?
Let's go there!
Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy.
This nigga sorry, white boy decides that he wants to be against me. See, all this talking he talked, he wrote these rounds in February. He decided he chose me, literally was writing 2-page paragraphs in my fucking inbox. Quote, hey man, I really like the way you battle. I mean, as a matter of fact, the way you rattle niggas. I mean, the fact is, I can understand how you battle niggas. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you say, nor what the fuck you do. I actually one-worded you up until the point you wanted to listen to my music, and even at that point, it was fuck you too. So why are we here? Because you actually needed the clout. You heard that when I did the Mark Black with the snot bubble, and you want to test that shit out. Well, I see how it fits you. I mean, the box that you put yourself literally. You know, I'm not a part of the Game Changers, but I fuck with them literally. I mean, when it comes down to it, the family that you so claim don't have to console you when I control you literally. He took that. The colors of the buttons is what I use to show how he's pressed. He thought the green was gonna be able to try angles, but yet this pussy square, pink, decided this was gonna be a mess when he thought he was gonna get blue in the face, and now he realized he's about to get X'd, and at the end of the day, in this round, I'm gonna show you why this nigga just got stretched.
You alright? This one gonna be quick, like a mini-series, because this plate actually has less brass than the Jew I tore through back in July, so he should be easy to press past. Newsflash, you ain't the main feature, I'm way meaner. How the fuck you in the core footage when you never had a press pass? Yo, this MC is from Boston, right? Got me wondering why he never had that mass appeal. Christmas told me the particulars of the contract said I'm guaranteed a massive meal. Oh yeah, he big around, but he'll need bigger rounds if he gonna clap the steel. We all know Skoot only snapping on an open mic. He never gonna clap for real. Shit, you should have worn a vest. You should have worn a vest. All my slugs gonna penetrate easy like you soft-bodied and just flesh. See, this game over for you. You still trying to play long after the cartridge been ejected. You probably blowing in your chambers. Trying to make it work like a game from a Sega Genesis, but I'm sick with the 8, like I'm possessed, but no, I found favor in the eyes of the Lord, I'll blaze a Genesis. Now you all bitch, Moseby.
Okay.
All bitch. And yeah, I realize that be a broad statement. I will finger fuck my Nina till his entrails become his extrails and call it a broad statement. Leave his brains hanging from the ceiling like fly paper in the summertime to watch him defraud payments, trying to buy his way into heaven with his tail and no leg to stand on like we should award Wayne. Yeah! What the fuck is up, brother? I'm a violent kind of Paul Tucker. I look like 9 out of the 10 guys on the FBI's list of lone gunners. I ain't a mass mugger. I'm a bowl cutter, a sword lugger. I'll cut him midway through his solar plexus, leave him breathless, Shang Tsung with the soul sucker. I stole thunder from the place under Asgard like I had bars for troll huggers. Using Mjolnir to kill Wick's dog, and when John came around asking who did it, I gave him your number. That's right. That's right. That's right. I will bring Wick into this shit, bitch. I got a huge sack. Balls big as a Japanese gopher. Like the savory food of a coconut grower in Angola, they hang lower and her boat motors a barbecue bitch where you still up in stitches trying to get over the burns that you're catching and swiftly collecting tonight from the spiral of flame throwers. My blade, scissor. It be bigger. I'm like an alien life form the way that my hair triggers. I'll kill a colossal a handful of half-ass spitters like you to get first pick from all the premium hitters. See, you don't have the shoe leather to dance in the moonlight with the devil. I can see it in this dude's face. You couldn't tie with me for soul in this battle, motherfucker, if it came down to a shoelace. You and I are on different levels. That's why it be an interstellar kind of case. You stuck on Earth even though you ain't grounded, but that's okay. You never had to go in meaner space. What I'm really trying to say for all the URL fans is that there's many levels in demand between a rock and a hard plays round. Okay?
Go, Skoot! He mentioned me being a poet. He did. Yep. A spoken word artist. Yep. Which means I know how to paint visions with just one pen, but I decide to use lead instead. Which means when I choose to keep a word, it's because I know to erase the nigga in front of me. Pay attention. You swearing to God that you mastered minds, but how? When you just copy everybody else's fucking style. Let's pay attention to what we do here. I mean, Benson was one of the first people to talk about memes. When he did it, he screenshotted and cut the heads off, and he was only doing it with no Photoshop, and you came onto the scene. When Truth came in, it was all live. No 5 o'clock shadow. It was just him on a live talking for hours with memes. And then you come in. Oh, here we go again, painting another scene. Oh, well, now hour-long lives when we see what he white. Oh, wait, I get it. You're white, so it's all studying you. When this is culture, when this culture was reigning around blacks, and at the end of the day, in fact, what are you thinking this is about you? No, it's not studying, my nigga. You just straight up stealing. This parasite couldn't hang on 413, so we decided to attach himself to some family shit. In other words, the Billy Goat. He wanted to attach himself to the Billy Goat. Parasite, the Billy Goat, he attached himself to, using it as a family host that you see where this goes, because when he knows how the fuck he rolls, because he swear to God he would arise and rolls, that he dies in slow, and when I come in, his bitch gonna get around like a riding goat. Education. Go, nigga. She's my fucking losses. Go. Fuck it. Except for scripture, because in scripture I painted a different picture. I mean, based on all images, you can understand how I get this nigga. I mean, I swear to God, I told him that it was niggas like you who climbed us up, then brought us down and made us bigger. Do you understand how that works? So when you use wick as against me, what do you see? A nigga boss ton. I hold a lot of weight in this mass, so ain't nobody gotta demand or beg for me to catch a body. I've been doing it.
Education.
I've been doing it. Been doing it. Yep. Showing it how I've been moving. Watching how niggas been moving. I hold up weight, but when I hold up weight, niggas can't see through it. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I mean, you swear, but you even got my name wrong. It's Moseby, but you said, what, Moseby?
We did.
Well, when you look at the energy in me, you'll see that you get pressed by heart when I talk to bees. Peep, how you wondering, how you thinking that you are. But even this bullet, straight across your heart, it was the one you set up. And it's funny how that works, because when I put you in the dirt, it's the same shit I'm ripping off. That's it.
Make some fucking
Man, it's hard not to be a fan right now.
That kind of thing. Let's go.
All right, last round of head shit. We're gonna get down to it.
Hold it down.
Y'all watch me roll through, because Moseby, I chose you to expose you. Your one claim to fame, yeah, you were elegant with the pen, but now you'll take it elegant, because when you acapella, your poems be lacking soul. See, a proper deconstruction is how we fucking pros do. We break down ops the fucking way we were supposed to. Let his body hit the floor and then watch him drown in pools, melt his fat ass in acid, then I'll spray his crew. Yo, tonight, I'm so thirsty for war, I could really use a Mountain Dew, because I pop caps like a fountain brew. 1,000 rounds sounding like my Browning do. Because it ain't for kicks when I'm stick ripping the blicky blicky. I'll be slick Rick with it when I patch together rounds for you. See, because I'm a lead farmer and a bar gardener. I got beef with this fruit, and omnivore's dilemma. Like a total goat, I'll leave him comatose. This metal head on metal head and leave this meat a vegetable. Yeah, I am a cosplayer. That means I'm burn proof, I don't sleep, I got night vision, and I kill you looking like your favorite character. I'm the Duke of Different. My haymakers are so layered they'll hit later like the high from a Mary Jane edible. I always look to the future. I throw bones like a soothsayer. He can't stop this chopper from popping with more flavor. Long nose in the weapon. Tray 57 like a pop singer. The bat be swift that I tailor. If you a street fighter, speak on it. It wouldn't shock me if you out here repping Team Blanca. I mean, you look like Nas and Shotgun fused into one monster. I'll gouge this over with Castane blades I forged in Sri Lanka. Yo, this is the jungle you die in. Send all my G's hunting lions. I'll leave you covered in blood like Senegalese kind of diamonds. And it will not be surprising when I succeed with my rhyming and leave him praying like a Lakers fan dreaming of Zion. I mean, Whenever you spare time in his office, it's clear science. Improvements to Skoot's movements are needed to be tight, and I tried to rely on this guy for a fight, but he light with the bars like Verizon. I mean, for you, this was assignment. For me, a new horizon. I mean, yo, can you cope with this? I'm Dystopiate. Every line of mine's fine like diced opiates. Bars and angles in my bag be fucking copious. My pen woken when I tote my ink felonious. Yeah, time.
Finish your food, nigga.
On Skoot. Take your time, baby.
That was cute. Shouldn't have did all that jumping around though. You starting to smell like wet dog from a shoe.
Go.
You are literally the biggest copycatter I've ever seen. I mean, I mentioned it, but then he uses the words Duke of different. But wouldn't that mean he's educated and being different in what he sees? I mean, changing the narrative of what he is and being something he wants to be. But no, he just copies everybody he sees. So, what does that mean? For you, you swearing that your pen is fire and that fire it makes you ignite. But I told you, it'll earn your spot, which means even if you are fire, I still can ignite. This is easy for me to catch the wind and show you how to blow down that pipe. You thinking that you thinking you fire, but in that thinking that you fire, you still ain't really half as nice. So
Come on.
So all this extra smart shit that you pulling, it ain't working. I mean, you swearing that you're better than everybody. I have the messages to prove it. The fact is, you ain't showing no proof when you do this. And I've watched this gangster say he's gangster and using arms like he do this, but the only time he ever pick up a gun to show, well, no, to use an arm, because we don't want to actually get no confusions. The only time he wants to use an arm is when he's putting a needle in his veins. I mean, who else names themselves opiate? Painkillers. Painkillers and anything a drug insane. So he has to prescript to stand in front of me. I mean, for a white boy, that's not really insane, but
Let's go there.
for a white boy, that's not really insane. I mean, I've watched how you thinking that you're going against the grain. I mean, isn't that what dystopian means? Going, it's really kind of like going against the grain, hating the government. So painkillers and hating the government is your name. So a white boy who hates the government that literally helps him in every situational way, unless he decides to not do it the situational way, then complains. That's kind of what happened in 413 when Antonio's girlfriend said, "Get the fuck out this lane," and you came here. Isn't it the same kind of thing? You didn't want to deal with the waiting of what they were going to give you, so you went against that grain using somebody else's style again, which is memes, Benson. So you wanted to Benson to be Benson, and the main event kind of staying. So now watch how this history proclaims. You swear that you won't get shot in the temple. Bah! Nigga, open your brain. You want everybody to like you. This is why you're doing this. You're swearing this for the love of battle rap, but with the battle rap that you loving, why the fuck aren't you moving it? If it's evil to live backwards with you the I in it, and I understand why this team shit ain't bystander. You thinking that you're a bystander to the byproduct of what you're in it. No, you're not the bystander if you're stealing. You're the byproduct of why we call vultures, and that's why you're in it.
Let's go.
So when I'm done finishing my fool with this clown, he's gonna put on a sad face. I mean, he wanted a classic, but the casket's the box that I've already passed race. So when it
Go there.
So keep wearing your King of the Dot hat. You love them. I mean, you're probably bald in the back. Yeah, you are. You're bald in the back. But it's cool. It's cool because after that, the dot's gonna reach. I mean, we used to dots grabbing, that's facts. When I say dots gonna reach, it's coming off the hip and right in your temples where it's at. Time.
Let's go. Yeah. It was great.
Damn,
Good shit, bro.